Good morning and assalamu alaikum. This lecture is for grade 2 science and our topic of today is light and shadows. We will discuss the sources of light, from where we can get the light, and how the shadows are produced. Here you can see the pillars, and here you can see the shadow of the pillars. My first question from you is, where does light come from? There are many sources from where the light is coming, or you can get the light. What you have to do, you have to write three sources of light, three things from which you can get the light. Sun is the main source of light. We can get the sunlight from the daytime, and with the light it also gives us heat. So here, if we can read, the sun provides us with light and heat in the daytime. The sun rises early in the morning in the east and sets late in the evening in the west. But does sun move? Actually, the sun is always in the same place. It is the earth that is constantly moving. We see that sun rises in the east and then it sets in the west, means it is moving. But no, actually the earth on which we live is moving around the sun. So we can see that sun is moving, but actually sun is not moving. The earth is moving. When the earth moves around the sun, it will create day and night. When the phase of the earth, half phase of the earth which will face the sun, there will be day. Another phase which is not facing the sun, there will be night. Fire can also be a natural source of light. With the fire we can also get the light. There are two different type of sources of light: natural sources and artificial sources. Natural sources which we found in nature. Artificial sources are man-made sources. So natural sources, two common natural sources are sun and fire, from which we can get light. Which is larger, the earth or the sun? We discussed in the previous lecture. You have to tell here which is larger, the earth or the sun. Here are some shadows. You have to recognize which shadow is of which object. For example, I will give you this one guess. You can see this shadow. There is an elephant, shadow of elephant, and some few people are sitting on the elephant. This picture you have to guess by yourself which shadow is this. What is this? What is this? What is this? And what is this? You have to guess it by yourself. This is the worksheet. You can write the questions on your paper and answer them. First question is, what is a shadow? Shadow is actually the image, black image of the object. How shadow are formed? When an object blocks the sunlight, shadow is formed. What do you need to make a shadow? An object and a light source. Here you have to draw some pictures regarding the questions. To know how an object creates a shadow, I will explain you here. For example, this is the light source, a bulb. This is a cat or puppet. What happens when the light from the bulb pass through it? You will see this. From the solid objects, light cannot pass. Solid objects always block the light. This cat area will block the light, so the shadow of the cat will form. From the other way, the light passes through, no shadow will form. Only this surface will block the light and the shadow of the cat will form. These are some shadow puppets shadow moves according to the position of the sun. When sun starts rising, your shadow will be like this. Your shadow will be larger. When sun is in the middle of the sky, your shadow will be smaller. When sun starts setting or sets, your shadow will become again larger. Here are some questions. Can you think of material that lets light through easily, that allow the light pass through them? You have to write three materials which allows the light pass through them. Here is the table of investigation. You have to write few materials and you will predict or you will make a guess that the light will pass through that material or no. I gave you one example, glass. From glass the light can pass. So this is your activity. You have to write the name of the objects and you have to tell that either the light will pass from it or no. This is it for today. We'll see you in next lecture. Have a good day.